Hey everyone, Kevin here. I was on Giz China today, and one of the stories there and one of the news announcements is that HTC posted a tweet about the upcoming phone, the U12 Plus. Looks like a good phone, and we're going to see this in a few weeks' time, 23rd of May. Around the same time, we're going to see news about in a week or so, we're going to see news about the OnePlus 6 as well. So in the next month, we'll have two new flagship phones out. 5.99 inch screen, 2960 by 1440p resolution, Snapdragon 845, 6GB of RAM, 128GB of onboard storage. Still to see about the price and all that, but the real story that grabbed my attention today was this one, and it's about the USA planning to officially prohibit the sales of Chinese telecoms. Now, I touched upon this before with ZTE, but this news seems to be coming up again and again. And they're saying that they're leading to direct and indirect sanctions against Huawei and ZTE. Now, there's been a lot of news about this recently, but I'm really disappointed that it's kind of gone down this route. When I did the article, or when I read the article about ZTE in a video a few weeks ago, it was about the fact that they had sold some telecoms, I think, to North Korea, or maybe Iran, and there was a few other countries that America didn't want them to sell the phones to. But there's a lot of accusations about them monitoring people in the USA as well. Now, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if this kind of monitoring does go on. But, as someone who doesn't live in the USA, it's kind of the pot calling the kettle black, because the USA has been caught many times monitoring other countries. Many times. I know that the UK probably does it as well. All these countries are at it, so it's one of those things. It's obviously all of this is political as far as what they're doing, but it's just disappointing, because it'd be very disappointing if people in the USA couldn't get these phones. Huawei produced some pretty good phones. They've really upped their game in the last few years. You can see here they've responded to saying that they meet the highest security, privacy and engineering standards in every country. These are global corporations, global companies. I wouldn't like to see these phones banned from the USA. It could lead to them being banned in Europe or banned elsewhere in the world. But this does look like it's 100% political at this point. I don't know what's going on in the background. Security is obviously a big issue. But all this leads to is tit for tat. They ban Chinese phones, then China bans this thing, and America bans this thing, and then Europe bans something. It just goes round and round. It's the consumer that ends up losing out on this. For me, as someone who likes phones and likes looking at phones, buying new phones and all that, as a consumer, you want more choice. You want more phones available to you, and limiting the number of phones that are available to you is never a good thing. So yeah, we're going to see this more and more often. There's so much spin, so much lies going when politics are involved, but it's quite disappointing. Quite disappointing. So hopefully, people in America, they can still buy Chinese phones. I'm sure you can still import them, but it'd be a shame if a lot of companies pulled out of the USA because of things like this. So I'll link to the article. Let me know what you think, guys. Over the next few weeks, we're going to see the OnePlus 6 and the HTC U12 Plus announced. There's some new phones coming out from China as well. I've been a little bit busy over the last weeks. So I've not been able to do some videos about those, but there's some cool phones coming out from China as well. So let me know what you think about this, guys. Let me know what you think about the U12 Plus, and I'll speak to you all in the next one. Cheers, guys.